Hey, what's going on? This is Sam from the Backlog Brothers, here to continue our series reviewing the Founder's legendary weapons. This time taking a look at the Founder's QuickShot, which is the weapon that comes with the Outlanders if you pick them in the limited or ultimate editions. And the Founder's QuickShot is similar to some of the other weapons, actually, that you can get from the Founder's pack, just in the sense that I would compare the QuickShot just to being essentially the pistol version of the drum roll. I'm not going to say that their ammo capacities or things like that, or even their range are necessarily the same, but they act pretty similarly. And in fact, let's compare the two. So the drum roll hits for just a little bit more damage. It has the same critical hit chance and same critical hit damage, along with, surprisingly enough to me, the fire rate is the same. The drum roll has twice the ammo capacity and only a little bit more range. So the QuickShot is 1/8 less range from the drum roll, roughly about 500 range, which I don't think is that significant, and especially considering that we're using a pistol that has 3,500 range, that still seems pretty good to me. Obviously, same durability, and QuickShot has a faster reload time, which makes sense because it has a smaller magazine size, and interestingly enough, it has slightly more impact. At level 5, plus 12% fire rate. I'm not going to do the math, you can figure that out, versus the drum roll's 20% recoil. And then at level 10, the QuickShot has the minus 30% recoil, which helps with some of the issues you'll have when you're rapid firing the gun, which I'll show a clip in just a second of me doing some of the demos of that. And actually, surprisingly, the 20 and 25 perks are the exact same. So all of these changes are specific to the gun itself, I would say. The QuickShot is going to benefit from having the faster fire rate and the minus recoil. The drum roll needs a little bit less recoil because it is supposed to be more of a ranged gun, I would say, and then it needs the reload speed because it's higher. The difference here is largely just in the class that you're going to be using. The QuickShot obviously comes with the Outlander, whereas the drum roll comes with the Soldier, and each of those classes has perks that specifically relate to those. I'm not the biggest fan of the QuickShot. It can do some damage, but you need to be really face-to-face with the husks that you're fighting. It says that it has 3,500 range, which technically, yes, you can deal damage that far out, but it's going to have a really wide spray and things like that. So you need to be borderline melee range to really get the full effects of the QuickShot, which, you can certainly do as the Outlander. You're going to be a very mobile hero if you're leveled up enough, or if you're using the correct types of heroes. You have the anti-material charge, you have phase, so you can be moving around on the battlefield very quickly. And if you use, I believe it's the Ranger or Deadeye or something like that, which is one of the classes that I want to start using of the Outlander, you get a ton of benefits to pistols. You get bonus critical hit chance, you get bonus critical damage, you might even get bonus headshot damage, but I could be mistaken on that last one. Just like with the Soldier that gets benefits to assault weapons, and obviously the drum roll, the certain types of Outlander can do, it can gain a ton of benefits with the QuickShot. So if any of that sounds, the close-up, running around the battlefield, phasing, charging, shooting your pistol face-to-face, then the QuickShot is definitely for you. That's not as much so my playstyle, and I don't know how much I'm going to continue to use it. I'm certainly going to try it out when I am using the Ranger Deadeye, just because with the bonus critical hit chance and the bonus critical damage, when you're rapid firing that much, you can certainly get more benefits that way. The one downside, I guess I would say, to the QuickShot is that if we take a look at the Outlanders that we actually get with the Ultimate or Limited Editions, those benefits that I was talking about for the pistol damage and things like that aren't here on these heroes. Both Mercenary Jess and Recon Scout AC have the same perks. If we look at the Ranger Deadeye, though, You have Eagle Eye, which is critical hit chance increased by 20%. You have Make It Count, which is pistol critical hit damage by 70%. And then lastly, you just have a straight increased pistol damage by 24%. So if you're using a fully leveled up Ranger Deadeye, you can do a ton of damage with pistols. All right, well, thanks for tuning in to watching this review of Founders QuickShot here at Backlog Brothers. We really appreciate you taking the time to check out these videos. I'm going to be putting up a poll on Twitter to take a look at some of the next weapons that we do. As you can see, I have the Freedom's Herald, the Zapatron, and the Maverick. So if you have any opinions on which one of those weapons, or if you have a specific other epic weapon or things like that that you'd like us to take a look at, definitely tweet us or comment below. Let us know what you want to see, and we can definitely make that happen. But until then, feel free to check out any of our other Backlog content. We'd really appreciate it, and we'll see you later.